also pretty nice.
Dude, are you married? Are you married?
Yeah, yeah.
What? No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't have it up on YouTube yet. Let me try to reload it again. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're live on YouTube?
We're here, people. Oh, well, they probably... Let me go ahead and just have this in the background a second. Okay, yeah, you've got the audio going.
Whoa. Nostalgiabate, B-A-T-E, right?
Mm-hmm. Until we get taken down for nostalgia-baiting too much.
So stupid.
Well, so far I'm watching. I don't see anybody else yet. Oh, are we not gonna do a Hassie show or? Okay, I just didn't know if we were. Okay. I was really excited to get into Mancers. Like, there's one segment where they're like, "Can a fart make your balls explode?" And I was like, "That's what I'm gonna. That's what I gotta bring up." Yeah, it's so far. I mean, I got a little bit of a delay, but our cams are on, so we're good.
Dude, I see it. I see it. It's been
My
pretty
mom,
good. Go ahead, boss.
my mom died. Her hair blonde and
Dude, don't. That is not cool, bro.
did I make you panic? Wouldn't be nonchalant. She's just changing her hair color. It's been a very busy week, though.
No, don't. Knock on wood, baby. What the fuck? There is something wrong with you. You are not going first ever again. You fucking killed my vibe like that. So sad, bro.
No. We're good. She's fine. Everything's healthy. It was just a setup and a punchline.
Mine was pretty good. Well, what is it? What's today? Well, today's my month, which I just did like basic fucking grown adult responsibility shit.
You don't have to
and
tell us where you work, but like what line of work are you in?
I work as a server, and I work the weekend. I can ask for the weekends off if I wanted to, but on the weekends that's when I make my money, so that's why I keep them. And if I leave it in a row, then he's gonna take me out, and I won't have weekends anymore.
Yeah, no, you definitely, especially if you're in that field.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to,
dude. And plus, like I love that job because, like, if people are being fucking dicks and I don't want to serve them, my boss super chill. He'll just let me like either he'll kick them out for being dicks or he'll just let me like not serve them and give it to somebody else. So I can do
What
that.
stream of circumstances do they have to be before they get kicked out?
Like fucking rude as fuck.
Okay. Okay. I
Like
figured you had to be like
fucking
just having a bad day. You had to be like yelling at somebody.
and if they don't tip like 3 or 4 times in a row, so.
Oh, you guys can keep track of that though.
I keep track of it. I remember. If you don't tip me, I
Okay.
remember. After out of, I'll probably see over 80 to 120 people a day, but I'll remember you, motherfucker.
Oh, so on his screen he's got these microverse figures pulled up. Ah, I
Also,
love those. I didn't even think about that.
I was working on my graphics.
Oh,
Yeah.
pull that up a little bigger.
I made those roughs.
Is that foam?
Yep.
Okay.
Made out of foam. And these I got at Dollar Tree. I wouldn't recommend them. I do and I don't. I do because they're cheap. I don't because they're like one piece of like 2 leaves and shit. So this is like fucking like $8 of shit.
Hmm.
But you know, it worked. It worked for the shot I wanted.
Are you trying to find a good website? Because I thought I sent you one the other week.
What about you,
Okay.
Puffin? How was your weekend?
Uh, it was great. I didn't do much. Just played some Counter Strike.
Everybody knows you're supposed to be on Siege.
Nah.
Dang, bro. I'm like this close. I haven't even beaten the game yet because like I don't want to. I do want to, but I don't want to because I don't want the fun to be over. I guess. Anywho, I've been going to every level and I've gotten over 90% achieved on every fucking stage.
I've got good news for you.
What?
When you beat the game, you can start it over.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You get to experience the magic again.
Dude, I've upgraded my weapons so greatly that like at the level I'm at, like sometimes like because they just fucking bomb you with shit. There's like fucking guys all over the place, and you're like, and then I run out of ammo, so I gotta switch my gun, and then I run out of ammo on that one. I've run out of ammo like on 4 weapons. So then what I did is when you upgrade your weapons, they every time you hit someone, it'll give you certain ammo. So you know that's pretty fucking dope.
Well,
And
I've been kind of lame.
I'm at
I've been
health right
playing
now.
some older games.
I think you start like at 80 health or something, 70 or 80 health. I can't remember.
Oh,
But right
also in that
now,
last one, World of Batman,
I'm
get
at
that.
180 health right now.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you got that. Go ahead.
Okay, so what are we doing today? I forgot, bro.
We're going through the Kenner Batman line and looking at all the different awesome movie figures, all the way back to Batman '89.
Wait,
Oh,
I
well,
thought
technically, could we go into superpowers? Because that was Kenner, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Or are we just looking at strictly Batman? Tease it. We could do some clips from the Game Awards. I'm sure there's a lot of cringe.
Not a cringe.
Well, I think if we were going in the order that we already established, it was this episode is supposed to be a figure episode anyway, so that's why I suggested it at the time.
Wasn't it your birthday weekend too?
Oh yeah, happy birthday! Everybody, do the clap.
Happy,
Give
happy,
him the clap,
happy, happy birthday from us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we can party too. Hey.
and that's how you know he's a server.
It is not. It is actually doing pretty good. No, you're doing pretty good. It's pretty good.
There's a Kenner Dark
Wow, I
Knight
just remembered.
collection. I don't know if that's not sure what line that would be. If that was a movie
Whoa.
thing or if that was a some sort of comic wave. Oh, the dates are on the side there. So
Yeah,
there's a
1990. Wait a
wait. Go to the
minute.
top of the list. Maybe you can sort it. Hmm, that didn't work. She's leaving nothing to the imagination. Apparently,
I think we should keep those up, honestly.
she, she's a little overrated. I'll level.
Really? You think so? I think she's a Sonic.
She's pretty, but like
She's
she's not my type. I didn't think about that until just now. But it should be a good thing because I said she's not my type.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Only, there's only one person who's my type, and that is my wife.
That is respectable.
I got a thumbs up on that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bet.
Can we not do 89? No, there was a Kenner line as well. I'm like 95% sure. Let me see.
Why do you keep doing ads, bro? There's like it's a mixture of toys and women's clothing. I'm definitely interested. Yeah, whatever. Uh-huh.
He
Yeah.
wears it all the time. You ever seen Silence of the Lambs? That's him. I thought there was a. I thought Toy Biz and Mattel, or not Mattel, Kenner and Toy Biz had a line. I thought. I'll do more research in the meantime. But yeah, we'll just do the earliest thing at least. So maybe Batman Returns. That's gonna be like Chibi. I think they had like a whole comic series for that. Oh, Haley. He's getting targeted ads, mind you.
I just, I just saw
Is that Jennifer Tilly? It's targeted. He loves horror stuff. It's targeted. I just want to know his Google search now. It'll still pull up your cookies.
Not
Oh
once,
man, your nose is growing.
not once, but a million times.
He's got a point. Anyway,
This dude just froze. He's like frozen.
he's embarrassed. We found him out. No, it's okay. Go ahead. So I had some of the I had tons of like used figures growing up because my mom would be like, "Oh, here's a Batman thing at like a thrift shop," and be like, "Oh, okay, you like Batman? Here's Batman." So I probably do have memories of some of these loose.
We can't.
Your mic's muted. Yeah. I was just told by Serenity that your mic is muted on the live.
Your mic's just muted on the live, Puffin.
Yeah, just yours.
Well, it's good. I'm not gonna know for sure until like another minute because it's a delay.
Oh yeah, you are muted, bro. That's crazy.
It's perfect. This is how it was meant to be.
It's the truth, man. The truth will find you. Trust me. Oh no, dude, I can't hear you, bro.
Go to one of the scenes that your mic does work on, and then copy over whatever's making it work.
I could be your interpreter, so I'll just relay what you're saying back to the audience. Okay, you ready to start? Okay, well, I'll try. So Austin said that he once kissed a dog on the mouth. Is that what you wanted me to say, or is that's the PG version? I tried to clean up a little bit.
Well, technically, he wanted to.
Oh man, don't you don't have to be as crass as him.
Then he said he was going to. I don't want to say it. I don't want to get canceled, guys. So.
Testing.
Well, all the stuff he's saying,
I'm here.
he's using a lot of crass language.
Screw you. Go to hell, DJ. Go to hell.
Oh,
Okay, it's fixed. Fuck you.
Probably want to turn it down a little bit. It's peaking.
Oh,
I don't want to say. Okay.
okay, is that better? Testing, testing. Fuck you, DJ. That's perfect.
No, I can hear you now, bro.
Yeah, you're good.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
We'll let you use your own foul language now.
Exactly. So, since we don't really, we weren't even born when this movie came out, there is a really cool Batcave command center here. Like, they do not make stuff like this anymore.
Actually, they re-released that several times.
I was a
Several
hero
times.
this time.
Oh, did
Wait,
you
so
have any
even
of these toys, Vico?
Oh no, no.
No?
Mm-mm. I have toys today because I'm an adult. I mean, I did have toys back then, but like they weren't like cool toys.
back in the day, all he had was all he had was a truck, like an adult-sized truck,
This is
and then he got rid
actually
of it to get the toys as an adult.
The stick.
This is actually pretty sick.
Yo, that's pretty fucking dope, dude.
Okay, so here's where I'm like getting tripped up a little bit. Is that he's got the Kenner Batcave whatever set, but I'm seeing a lot of Toy Biz there.
Well, yeah, I mean, these aren't official photos. These are, like, fan submitted.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah, that would be highly so. Oh, look at this. What is that? Oh, that's cool.
That's the Penguin's Lair part of the set.
I mean, that's pretty dope.
There's a whole video I saw the other week that was talking about this set and how many times it was re-released in different lines. Like they did it for the animated series and they just didn't change enough of the details, so it's just like, I don't know, it's still the Penguin's Lair.
I mean, Kenner was really guilty of that back in the day. Like, the Robin Hood movie, like, the lines for that, those ended up being used for... I think they even did use them for, like, the Lord of the Rings line at one point. Or something. I don't have all the details. I did have this figure, though. Not... God damn it.
Targeted ads, people.
Not targeted ads, DJ. Not targeted ads. Oh my god. Okay.
Not targeted.
Here we go. This. I
Targeted.
always loved toys like this as a kid. Being able to have like Bruce Wayne and then put on the suit and then he's Batman.
So the funny thing about Kenner is that they would reuse stuff, and we'll probably see this further down the line, but I had a version of this guy from a different wave.
Well, regardless, this was way cooler than what they did for the animated series.
Dude, that is such a fucking badass fucking.
Well, hold on, there's some cool stuff. You'll see.
No, I'm talking about the quick change Batman. Like this one's much better than what was for the animated series.
There's a couple of quick change, so we'll get to it. You'll see. Maybe you'll get what you're asking for.
Here's a Robin. Even though, oh my god, never using the site ever again. Whoever created this, you can go to hell.
How dare you expose him?
So I don't know if they just were like, "Hey, we've got this Robin toy. Let's put him out in the line," but this does look like what Robin would look like if he was in the damn, who made these movies?
I can explain. So the deal was they got the rights to make the toys very early in the process of making Batman Returns, and at the time Robin was slated to appear. So by the time they were working with the concept art and everything, and the movie was coming around and they didn't have Robin, they're like, well, we already made this, so we're putting it out.
Well, that's still really cool that this exists, because that's pretty sick. And that's not a bad costume. It's much better than what we ended up getting in, what was it, Batman and Robin?
Well, I think that was just strictly, like, basically what the comic Robin was wearing at the time, Tim Drake. I mean, so it's pretty good. No, that's exactly what he was wearing in the 91.
I don't know, this just looks like it has a little bit more detail to it than what would have been in the art. Like, the belt looks more like Hollywood. You know, less.
Well, it's a different art style, but that's the same design. I can prove it. I'm a big Robin fan.
Well, I hear you. I'm just saying it looks really good, and it looks better than what they gave us in the Schumacher films. Regardless if it's comic book or not, it looks better. But
Yeah. Well, Schumacher was wanting bat nipples and everything, right?
he wanted and got the bat nipples.
He wanted the bat nipples and he got them. That's that.
Yeah, he wanted those bat nipples, and he achieved the bat nipples. Multiple Batmobiles here. Um, Robin's got his bike.
What?
Foil.
No, that's not even a bike. What is that?
It's like a jet ski.
A jet ski? Okay.
I mean, it's cool. But
Yeah.
one thing I always loved about these.
Can you look at that silver Batman with the wings, bro?
Yeah. This one?
I can't see it right now. Keep going up, I guess. I don't know. He was like silver with bat wings. No, that's Robin, bro. What?
Hold on. You're watching the stream. There's a delay.
Oh yeah. That's a big
But-
delay because I can't see it down here. There was like a Batman with silver, and he had like angel wings.
Okay, I think I'm on it. Because this one looks, unless it was like a lighter silver. Can you? Do you
Let
think
me
this
watch
is
it.
You should
Let me
be able
watch
to
it.
tap and see the screen if you.
All right, go back.
Okay, so
Go
not
back.
this one.
No, go down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep.
Oh, this one.
That one. Yes.
Yeah, this one looks sick. Okay, I'm tired of this.
Pure.
Sick.
Dude, that fucking art looks amazing, bro. Are you kidding me?
You see that? Like, that's pretty sick. I never had any of these cooler ones.
Well, that one was a limited edition from Toys R Us, so probably not a lot of people had that one.
So, what I was saying earlier is, I love how on these old toy boxes they would draw these figures in like super dynamic poses, like really cool things that you could never in a million years even think about achieving with the toy. Yeah.
Well, why would they want to paint what the toy can do? They just go.
You know, it was in your imagination what the toy could do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's true.
All you needed was this and this. That's it. And this. And not even this. Because you would
And
turn
you
the whole
turn their head all the way around, break their neck.
Well, that's movie accurate.
True.
No, this is a sick figure. I would have loved having this as a kid.
Well, that figure's fucking dope.
Let's see if there's any more that well, that one's kind of lame because he's just got like a big giant bat shield. I want to look at this one, the Claw Climber, right quick, and then we'll move on to another one. Okay, this one's
Purple
kinda
Batman.
lame, but I like the purple Batman. That's pretty clean.
I love the artwork on the boxes, dude. They did a great job.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fire. Climbs up wall, climbs like a bat. Okay. I wonder, did he have... Oh, I think he has like a hook. No, never mind. I thought he would have like a hook that you could hook onto like a peg, and then it winds up and climbs up the string. That's pretty cool.
I love the fact that Batman can just call any fucking tool or item or fucking gizmo that he needs, and Alfred would just fucking launch it at him. Because imagine this guy fucking dragging this shit to the point where he needs it. Trying to carry it. Like, goddamn, no wonder you're strong as fuck.
There's a giant wall that I have to climb up. Can you send me the Bat Climber? Sure thing, Mr. Bruce.
Why didn't you carry it with you, Master Wayne?
Why didn't you just use the the Batcopter and drop you there?
Well, you see,
Because
Alfred,
it was going to be too obvious.
once Bane broke my back, I have a hard time carrying stuff. All right, let's.
I need to go to the Bat chiropractor.
Let's move on to
Do you know where the? Do you know where Batman goes to pray?
Where?
To the Vatican.
DJ, do you have anything to say? Can you give a laugh? You've told worse jokes. Hey, you turn that thumb upside down. Flip it.
How do I go? How do I go to the fucking buttons? To
Like
the
that?
voice?
No, no.
You mean flip it like that?
No, flip it. Like,
Flip it back?
no. Okay.
Use the other hand?
That was a funny joke. Good job, Vico. I loved that joke. Okay, Kenner.
I can't support it. I can't.
Color out ones that you see. I've got Batman Forever here if you want to just hit the.
That would be the next movie.
All right, we'll get through the movies and then we'll go to the animated series, which is what DJ and I really want to talk about.
Because we had more of them, probably.
Yeah. So.
Why can't I use the soundboard anymore?
Well, I did have tons of the Forever and the Batman and Robin ones, so I may be able to divulge on those a little bit.
Bryson, how does Vico use the soundboard on mobile?
I have no idea on mobile.
I was able to use it before. Like, it's there, but when I click on it, it's not there.
Oh, Bryson, can you grant him permissions? I don't know if that's something that would be turned off for him, because he can see it, but maybe he doesn't have those permissions since everything's been up.
Gold member has joined the chat. He said, "Once Bane blew out my back." ...
Yeah.
Keep that one to yourself, huh?
Whoa.
Can you check on the soundboard thing for us, Bryson?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. Anyway, he's working on it for you, Vico.
Oh, don't worry, no worries. It wasn't like emergency, but thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the effort.
So again, here's another 16-inch, 12, 15-inch. So they've shrunk the figure down a single inch, and now he's pre-posed, which I think is a worse figure.
Should be fixed.
He said it should be fixed. Would you like to give it the soundboard a try?
Nope, not able to.
I don't even see where you guys have a soundboard.
So if you're on computer, you want to look at the left where it says video connected, and then you'll see like a camera, the screen thing, a controller, and then like a little microphone.
Oh, okay. I got you.
See, there's a quack.
Oh, wait, hang on. Ah, okay.
There we go. Okay.
There we go. That's the one I wanted to do.
That's the one.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, so they literally just say for this one, powerful battering weapon. He can't move his arms really at all. And one of the features is Batman Forever movie costume.
Excellent.
Yeah, this is
Is it like a fascist mission? Is it post there? Is it just gonna say
we're not there yet, but you'll see probably in a minute they did basically the same style figures for Batman and Robin in the sequel to this. So
they did.
Maybe it worked out to have all of them together, you know. I don't know why there's not a Robin in this size. Unless I'm missing it.
They call it Ultimate Batman, but he literally has 2 points of articulation, the arms. Now, I will say the sculpt looks good for the suit. Like,
well, see, like, what is this arm even for? Because, like, if you can turn it, but, like, what are you going to do?
I mean...
Look at my bicep. Ugh.
I mean, I guess it's to throw the battering, but yeah, I mean, kind of an L.
Well, I mean, it's literally an L. Like, look at that. That's an L.
Now, let's go back in time and put yourself back when you were, like, 10 or 9. What would you think about this figure?
I probably wouldn't like it either.
Because this takes a step back. Like, it's not even like you got the arms that can go up and down and the legs. Like, this is, it stands there, and you can have Batman go, "Hi, guys. Hi, guys."
Yeah, kids don't really like to play with statues, I guess. So the fact that you could really only have them doing this would kind of turn it away from me.
So I would have much preferred him to be standing straight up and just have the basic articulation, like move the arms up and down and the legs, and have a.
I would take vanilla pose before this, really. And
Yeah.
I know I sound boring,
Because
but it is what it is.
very specific. But the sculpt looks nice.
It does. It looks pretty dope.
So fun
For the
fact,
time that it came, yes.
these figures have been re-released sort of today. So Spin Master, the company that makes the like 4-inch kid.
Oh yeah, you can go. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So they've re-released a few of these. They've done the Batmobile, and they've done like the villains. However, the villains don't come with like any of their weapons. It's just the standard figure. But they've recreated the packaging.
Ooh. I just thought of one. Go ahead, though. Oh, there it is. Triple action vehicle set. That's the one I had. You're going to want to check that out. I got this one from a garage sale.
Okay, now this is badass.
Mm-hmm.
Vico.
I was missing the parts to do the boat, but I had the wings and the wheels for the car and the jet.
That looks
Like
fucking
that.
dope.
Okay, why was this not re-released?
Because people hate fun.
Because you're just plugging in pieces. I don't think there's really any like springs in it. I think you're just connecting pieces together. This would have been an easy.
How are we missing pieces for the boat if you just got to take out the other pieces and it becomes a
So
boat?
the boat is like just like a slide overlay is what it looks like. I haven't even seen that part until just now. But I had the wings that could snap into the sockets on the side, and then when you took the wings off, you could put the wheel pieces underneath to turn it back into the Batmobile.
Okay, yeah. So it looks like the boat is. Okay, so what did you say? You were missing the pieces for the boat, but the boat is literally the center of the Batmobile.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I said.
see the
Oh,
plus
you were missing the
and
boat.
equals.
There's
a slide piece.
I was
Yeah, missing that middle.
the whole thing as well.
Yeah.
Wah,
That's-
wah,
Love you.
Oh, that's sick. I dig the hell out of that.
Yeah, if I ever see that again and out in the wild, I'll probably get it because it just was really cool to have that back in the day.
And here's another.
Now,
When I had this, my grandparents got this from a garage sale. A lot of my stuff comes from garage sales. I'm realizing.
That's sick though. Like
Mm-hmm.
so much better than that Wayne Manor from just a year prior.
Yeah, and a lot of the pieces were hollow, so you could use them as storage, like that cone-looking part.
That's definitely targeted ads because I saw some fucking Pokemon cards, toys. I know that's
It's not targeted. It's not.
Ads. These are not targeted ads. I swear.
He swears up and down. I believe him.
Yo, I'm not even signed in. You see this? Sign in to sync. You see that?
You should really think about deleting cookies, buddy.
What the fuck is Sprunky anyway? What the fuck is that
I
Sprunky?
don't know.
Yeah, right.
Bro. Fine. Fine. We'll take a little detour. What is Sprung?
Oh, well, don't pull it up. We might get canceled. I'm seeing a lot of brony stuff. That's concerning.
What the fuck?
Visited 3 times in the past week.
Not by me. God.
It's by some dude that he's a hacker. Got hacker.
Mom, I had a virus! And when I was trying to get up, my pants fell off and I was trying to pick them up.
Oh my god. That was an accident, but it works, I guess.
Okay, that's dope. It's like that Beats guy from fucking that app that you can make beats.
Okay, I've had enough of that. But that's what Sprunky is, for everyone wondering. This
Ass.
is cool as hell. Yeah, it's ass.
No, I said I'll pass on the Sprunky, but yeah, go ahead. I did not have the Wayne Manor set, but that would have been cool.
Now, is this just the same Wayne Manor?
I think it's like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they just did the re-release there.
It might be slightly retooled. I can't tell if there's like a Wayne.
I think the only thing they did different was change some colors.
I will say the plastic looks a better color in this. It doesn't look so fake, like purely toy.
But it is the same mold.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It works. I like the Batman, the Batcave thing better, but
yeah.
Oh, look at that Batwing, bro.
Which one? Because there's the
on top.
This
right there. Okay. Yo.
I think this did get re-released. I think. I mean, it doesn't really show much of the action feature. Hidden battle.
Do you think after our generation gets older, as our generation gets older, that toys are gonna die because the younger generations aren't like so much fond of toys anymore?
See, that's what I don't really know. Because, you know, when we were kids, we had, like, targeted commercials at us.
Right.
You'd watch... Yeah, you know, you turn on, like, Disney in the afternoons or whatever. You'd have, like, the cartoon channels, and you would watch that, and you'd see all these cool toys, and you'd want to go get those toys, and then you'd play with those toys, and then you see more commercials, you know, so on and so forth. But today, kids...
I think Hasbro's trying to figure it out right now because they are doing like a remaster of the original Power Rangers and they're releasing it free on YouTube. So maybe they're trying to like find a new way to get that stuff across.
Well,
because back in the day, like cable was a big thing. Like there was no fucking streamings or anything.
Yeah.
And then I've noticed that now that everybody's got Stream, they give you like a special offer, a special deal a month, but with the Stream comes commercials.
But the difference is like the commercials that you see, they're for like medication or whatever. Like it's not, you're not really seeing too many toy commercials like you used to back in the day.
They're not, unless you're watching kids stuff.
Yeah, but even still, like it's the toy commercials today don't really make me like. Okay, the best toy commercial I've seen recently has been for the Spin Master, the new Superman film coming out. Have y'all seen that trailer yet, or that commercial?
I heard about it.
I've seen the toys for it, yeah. They're pretty bad. They're the McFarlane toys. They're not that good. I think you're talking about the 5 points articulation toys. Yeah. Superman.
I think they had more than that. I think they did like
elbows and knees and the heads on like ball pegs. Let me show you the commercial. Spin Master.
Please. Forgive me for interrupting you, kind sir.
No, you're good. I'm sorry, man.
Shame on you. You are shamed.
I will wear this shame for 3 days. After that, I'll take off the coat.
Before I play this, I just want to say the toys for this line feel like kids' toys in the best way possible. Yeah. They've got action features. They've got play gimmicks, and this commercial looks like a damn 90s toy commercial.
I knew I was underwater.
No, it doesn't. It's Grammarly.
This underwater.
She's a fucking cutie, bro.
Man movie. Watch out! A giant kaiju monster
is that Lois?
This looks like a job for Superman.
I don't have audio for that.
In with a powerful punch. Ew.
What do you mean you don't have audio?
I don't have the Spin Master commercial audio.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
You really don't need it. It's just look at the toys. I mean, just watch the commercial.
Man movie. Watch out! A giant kaiju monster is destroying the city. This looks like a job.
He's gonna dub it anyway.
He flies in with a
powerful saber there. Oh, it's slime. Oh, it's gross.
The kaiju is
reloading. All over me.
Beckham. Here comes the saviors of the earth.
Mr. Terrific teams up.
He's shooting out bile.
Superman saved the day. Boom!
Take that, you monster! The slime goes Superman.
I just committed first-degree murder on a monster.
Okay,
but it's okay because I'm a superhero.
The point of that was to show, like, this is the first time in a long time
that you see a toy commercial.
A toy commercial, and not only a toy commercial, but one that's like, I don't think I would mind owning these figures.
Well, if we can figure out how to get audio on the stream, I don't know if that's already a thing, but we could actually pull up maybe some of these old Kenner Batman commercials. There's tons of them.
Oh yeah,
I want to see some toy.
Bryson, help me.
I'll go ahead and
working.
I'll try to get some links.
Did
Did you guys
audio for the stream or audio for the Discord?
Audio for the Discord.
Well, we just needed it for the stream if we don't already have it.
I mean, I think audio was coming through. Was the audio coming through on the stream?
No.
I'm not sure.
No,
I'll go back a little bit. You're good, Austin. Don't worry about it. It was feeding in.
It was
Talking about
feeding in?
The YouTube audio was feeding to the live stream, just not on our end. So you're good.
All right, but
Anyway,
yeah.
talking about Link, as you're looking for the Link, did you guys hear about that stupid ass fucking story about how Link is the Doomslayer?
How who? Like Legend of Zelda Link?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But that sounds so stupid. I don't know if I want to.
It is ridiculous. It's so dumb, bro. It's so fucking dumb. I'm glad you haven't heard it. Because it's stupid.
It just sounds like it would ruin my day. But yeah, back to round up your point about the like if toys would die with us. If toy companies don't know how to like start marketing to kids and giving them toys that aren't just like super gimmick based, but like kind of unlock their imagination. Because back in the day, like, yeah, there were gimmicky toys, but it seems like the only toys that toy makers make for kids are like these big like Hasbro, these big electronic figures that make sounds, and like that's it. There's no really cool play sets anymore. There's no cool like action gimmicks or really cool features. It's like very basic, or they're marketing purely to us. So they've kind of put themselves in a corner now where it's like we're the only ones buying toys, but we're getting older, and the kids are too busy playing, I don't know, Club Penguin or whatever. Like, so I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how they're able to kind of rectify that.
Did you say Club Penguin?
I know that was from our time, but you know what I mean. Like they're playing apps and they're on TikTok, and you know
they're on Toontown.
you know what I mean, DJ. Damn it. Just so that we have like a running theme of these quick change Batman, here's the one for Batman Forever, which kind of looks worse than the one we had for Batman Returns. He's in this awkward pre-pose, and the suit looks nothing like the actual suit.
Is there more photos, or is it just the inbox?
It's just the inbox.
I don't think he looks like the character at all.
Yeah, which...
He's got the ears.
A pet peeve of mine back in the day was I wanted my toys to look like what was on the screen. I didn't really care for like the Arctic Pulse Batman where he's like all white. Granted, that's a cool color scheme, but I wanted him to be like what he looked like on the screen. I wanted the black costume. I wanted, that's what I wanted. I would have hated this as a kid because he's in this weird like emerald green. He's got these spikes on his legs. This just doesn't look like Batman.
I had a version of this, but it was actually like a navy blue, so maybe that's a re-release they did in another wave or something. But it was strictly that mold. So I don't know where they would have that at. Maybe it's further down the list. Oh, there it is right there. It's Bruce Wayne transforming.
Transformers, robots in the sky.
Yeah, this.
So maybe that's a better look, but it's still not movie accurate.
Yeah, I mean, and that was just me. It just, I don't know. That was just my prerogative. Like I liked having the film accurate stuff
and they couldn't figure out how to get like masks built for the figures, so they'd always have like the human head just pop down into the chest and just stack on top. I don't know. I always hated that was the thing.
So this is kind of stupid.
Why in the hell was he wearing a fucking long sleeve shirt underneath his fucking turtleneck shirt? Why the fuck?
So, with this one's kind of interesting because it says Dick Grayson transforming or whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
so I can tell you the mask wasn't on the figure at the start. What you would do is you'd put it in the freezer, and the mask, like the paint on it, would appear. Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah, I had
That's
that
at
one.
least-
I got it for my 5th birthday, I think.
That's at least
You're
cool.
5 years old?
What'd you say?
5 years old.
My 5th birthday, yeah. And obviously I wasn't 5 in 95. They just probably saw it somewhere on clearance. They're like, oh, he likes Batman. Let's get him a whole bunch of this.
So this figure,
It doesn't look that bad.
no, the Robin one I could get away with because it looks close enough to
Yeah.
what the movie would have been.
I think that was supposed to be what the movie was going for, maybe.
I remember this
I don't
Ridley. Seeing him a lot.
This is one that was re-released, so you can
Yeah.
technically get this one today. It just doesn't come with any of the weapons. Like this thing,
I had him loose.
it doesn't come with this. So, which is kind of weird for them to re-release these figures because they're in a pre-pose that requires the weapon, and they don't give you anything for it. So,
Yeah, well, the weird thing about this guy is that he's got like a trigger molded into his hand.
yeah.
So there's that. Oh, and then the Two-Face, which I think we'll probably see in a moment, he had a gun molded into one of his hands. So, I mean, I guess he wouldn't not need the gun, but it was still kind of weird that you couldn't take it out. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the one. I think I had that one boxed new.
I mean, these are not a terrible line, but I feel like this is kind of a downgrade from the previous line in some regards. Cooler play sets though, like the Batcave and the
oh yeah, the Schumacher films were made to be toy commercials, so they're gonna go all out for that.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to Batman and Robin, and then we can get to the animated stuff.
I think you've already got a tab pulled up for Batman and Robin up top.
Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, you had tabs pulled up for all of them.
Okay, so do you want to look at these 12-inch figures, or...
I didn't have any of the 12-inch ones. I had the pre-posed, like, rubber figure ones.
I think it's over 80% that don't have over a 12-inch.
Is that an innuendo? Alright, well. Hey. No. You gotta do it right. I'm gonna make... Can I get permission to add sounds? Because I'm gonna get some booze in here. I'm gonna get all kind of stuff.
Yeah, if you can add sounds, go for it.
Well, it says, like, I have to have permission from
the masturbator, Bryson, can give you those permissions.
On it.
It's actually his official title. He is the masturbator.
Oh.
No joke.
Like,
wear it with pride. Wear it with pride.
During any time of day, or
I mean,
specific
time?
He
Well, I mean, he's the one with his camera off, so we don't know if he's doing it right now or not.
He really masturbated hard with getting this Discord up and running. I mean, do you see all the new stuff we've got on the Discord? I mean, there's tons of he masturbated all over the place to get this going. So
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Bryson. You did a really bang up job on this.
Thank you.
And that's not being facetious at all. I mean, it really looks good.
Anyway, let's talk about these 12 inches of Batman. So they kind of went a step in the right direction with these, which I can't tell if they're posable or if they're just like stuffed toys with plastic pieces on them, which is what it looks like.
I think it's just hollow rubber for the chest and stuff like that. I mean, it's essentially just like a Barbie doll for boys.
Yeah. So they
Should
got
be
one
able
for
to now.
Batgirl. I think they've got Barbies here.
Well, that wouldn't be Kenner. That'd be Mattel, right?
Right. Well, I mean, it was the face, but I mean, essentially Barbies. Ish. We do have Mr. Freeze. Let's see him. I wish these photos got bigger, but they do not. Yeah, you can't pose these at all, or even like articulate them. They're purely meant to stay in the box. It looks like.
Huh.
Okay, well now we're into the holler out if you see something you want me to click on to examine further.
Oh, go to the remote control Batmobile. I had that one.
Ooh, remote control Batmobile.
Okay, so it was kind of cool. It was a KB Toys exclusive, as you can tell.
Now,
But the only
what was your
problem
emotion
was,
right now? Sorry to interrupt. What was your emotion right now looking at the box one more time? Like, fully, completely boxed.
I'm on the verge of tears. I'm just kidding. No, it does bring me back, though. I mean, I got this when I was very young, so I probably don't even remember the box that much. Like, I probably was like 2, and I'm like, open!
I mean, more that you remember this shit? No way. You're fucking pulling.
I'm noticing
No, I wouldn't remember all that, but...
I'm noticing a huge design flaw with this.
Oh, well, that'll tell you the design flaw that I experienced, but you can go ahead and tell me what you see.
So this might be the world's shittiest remote-controlled vehicle. Look at how short this cord is.
Well, that wasn't the major issue, but that is definitely one of them.
Because
I
like,
experienced that a lot.
One button. It only has like one button.
Yeah, I guess you just press it and then it just
Okay,
drives.
so it's got 2 directions, okay?
Forward and back.
Forwards and backwards. And when you were going forwards, obviously you just go forwards. When you go backwards, it goes backwards and to the left. So to turn it, you would have to just keep backing up, just reversing it, going forward, reversing it. You're basically doing 3-point road turns every time you wanted to turn around and keep going on your little tiny cord that would eventually just dog leash it back at you.
I mean, how
Just
far are you
yanking it.
actually getting with that cord, dude? That looks like it's maybe 6 inches.
It was probably like that long of a cord, so it's probably like a foot. So you're just like basically walking along with it.
Yeah, no, this is
It
terrible.
was,
And it doesn't.
it was cool, but like I didn't know what I was missing out on with like other stuff. So,
I mean, and it's really short. Yeah, this is a no from me, dog. I don't even care about like the time period because I know back in the 90s they had remote controlled vehicles. They just did. Like it could have been like that much more expensive to have a transmitter, you know? I mean, okay, whatever. That's here it is for the 3rd time.
You like soccer, bro? That's what's up.
So, yeah, they've kind of changed it a little bit. It's the same damn mold. They got their usage out of that. Again, you got the triple action set, which is just another re-release.
Oh, but that's I didn't even know they released that one again. But it is not even the right Batmobile, huh?
No, and you got DJ Freeze on the turntable.
Time to cool out the dance floor.
What else? What else?
What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
Fuji Film mail order.
I think I had that guy, so maybe my parents mailed something in for me.
I mean,
I'd ask them. They probably don't even remember.
I mean, it looks like you got a standard Batman, which is really cool. To like get a mail order thing in and just get like a standard looking Batman, that's sick.
Well, if you wanted to be like movie accurate, you'd have to like take off the silver paint on the logo. But I guess they did that so you could actually tell what you're looking at.
Yeah, no, I mean like that's. Listen, I don't need it movie accurate. I just don't like them in like vibrant colors. You know, like
I had that Batgirl.
So
and I had the heat scan Batman.
I actually still have.
You don't like the different colored Batmans, bro? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy that you said that because that's what the Batman toys were. That he was always like in a different costume because he can have fucking snow, camo, fucking desert, gold, all green, all blue, all yellow, blue and yellow, red and blue. You know, he had all these fucking alternate costumes.
See, I know that, but my thing as a kid, like I said, was like I just wanted them to look like they were on the screen, and on the movies, or whatever. Hell, even in the cartoons, it was very rare that he didn't look like Batman. You know, it was very rare that he put on like a weird suit, and he never did in the movies. You know, he never like was like, oh, I'm gonna go in this leopard print purple suit, like, hey, I'm fighting in the jungles of purple trees or whatever. Like, no, but I did have this Batgirl. And I'm kind of done looking at the movie figures just because it's a bunch of re-release, and this was easily the worst film. Like, Batman Forever had like a little bit of artistic integrity there, like a smidge. DJ, it had a smidge. Out of Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, 9 times out of 10 you're choosing to watch Batman Forever.
I'm choosing neither because they're like that much of a difference between the two.
Well, maybe when
It's
the
like-
Schumacher cut comes out, you can.
Here's like Darth Knight. It's like not even on the screen. Here's Batman Forever, and then here's Batman and Robin.
Okay, I think you're being a little too ridiculous with that because.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's not like that. It's like this.
He said, R for what? R for Robin. Yeah.
Batman Forever was a much.
This was my favorite movie growing up because I had Batman and it had Robin and it had all the people I wanted to see, and
Batman Forever was
I
a
just
much better
That
film.
movie, to me, was the first time that, like, I came to realization that Robin was adopted by Batman because his parents were killed. That was, like, the first time I saw that. Because I didn't know where Robin came from or who he was. I just thought that was his son. Until that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I think you're ridiculous. Batman Forever is a much better film than Batman and Robin. At least Batman Forever had a little bit more going on for it, like, you know, the psychological elements and stuff with it.
You know what always gets me about that movie? Every time I see that scene where they go into Dr. Freeze's lair and like his goons are fucking eating ice cream, bro. It reminds me of my brother. I was watching that kid. I was watching that Mr. Freeze. I was watching that movie with my older brother, and at the time I think he was like 14 maybe. But, you know, like, he would just crack up, bro. He's like, what the fuck? They're like freezing and they're eating a fucking popsicle.
Yeah, and they're singing the Snow Miser song from one of those Christmas movies.
Oh, really? Which one?
Mm-hmm. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Snow. Some bullshit like that.
Oh, yeah.
They're just sitting there freezing. They're like, and he's like making them sing. He's like composing them. Yeah, it's.
This guy.
Oh, yeah, so this is the re-release line that they did where they put out a whole bunch of stuff. I think it was exclusive to Walmart, so that's why the logo's there. But yeah, I had tons of these figures. I think my aunt and uncle, every time we'd go in Walmart, I'd be like, oh, please get me this one, and they would. I had that one. That one was really cool.
Oh, shit, that's the old Walmart logo, bro. I forgot about that logo. That's crazy. Talking about fucking nostalgia.
Yeah, this one I do remember getting because I was like, it's a costume one. That one I had too, I think. That one came with like a comic Batman and a animated version.
Remember when Walmart was just Walmart instead of just Walmart fucking Superstore?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think they were so focused on groceries as much as they are nowadays.
And now it's just like, it just went back to fucking Walmart now? And now Walmart.
I had that Robin. The Rapid Attack.
The Rapid.
Much more neon colored, and he had like a weird like gradient on him.
I don't remember much of this line besides that radar scope Batman, actually.
Mm-hmm. What's that top one there? The Aqua Sled? Jennifer Tilly? Okay. I didn't have that one, but I think I remember seeing that one on show. I was like, I don't want that cotton candy Batman.
What was that, Vico?
The blue and the red on the Batman.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting color scheme. And it looks like it's got an ad for Batman Beyond in the back of it.
Yeah, I think that was still on TV at the time, so that's pretty cool.
Kind of looks like a
Pretty
tiny
cool.
comic book or something. It's kind of cool. I mean, this is a cool tiny little line, but I'm pretty sure Hasbro lost the rights shortly after that.
What the fuck does that mean? Malia26 flaunts her huge size in latest photos? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What does that even mean? What size? What are you talking about?
I guess titty size, butt size, coochie size.
Nose size.
Oh, I was gonna look at these old McDonald's toys, but can't really see them because they're in the bag. So, okay, let's get to the animated series by
I think you've got some tabs up top if you want to utilize those.
No, oh, maybe that one. So,
the microverse. Did you ever have any of those?
I think I might have had one or two.
I think my mom must have found them on clearance, so she just bought like all of them. I had that set.
You can get this for $20.
Yeah, but when you could have paid for it back in the day for like $3, it's like. Plus, they're like this tall, so like it's not much to look at nowadays. But when you're a little kid and you're like, oh, I got all these characters, and you get the sets. Like I had that set too.
So is there a playset? Is there a playset in this box, or is there just all this packaging?
That was just characters, but they did sell like playsets that came with some of the other characters.
You're telling me that they made this big ass box with this big ass plastic window.
Why do you think my mom got it on clearance?
No, DJ, I don't care about the clearance part. I'm just asking about the packaging. This big ass box with nothing in the bottom here.
Well, they probably they wanted to sell the figures, and they're like, well, we can't just sell them in little tiny boxes. Here, we'll put them in this giant thing. Not saying it's the best thing, but that's probably just what they had to do.
Absolutely ridiculous. Here, let me just click on this because that's
what's ridiculous. What's ridiculous is that fucking saying. So you're telling me?
Again, pre-posed. He's a soap bottle, but he's got light up electric eyes. So he just looks like he's sleeping in the box when the lights aren't on. Batman taking a little snooze, taking a bat nap.
Well, he takes micro sleeps so that way he can be up longer.
And look at that face. That face he's got on totally looks like he's snoozing. That's ridiculous.
That's the ultimate Batman. He's finally getting the rest he needed.
Alright. Holler out ones that you want to see, because this is the one we've got the most experience with. Oh, what?
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Oh.
Robots? But Batman?
Nice.
Exclusive to KB.
Never saw. It looks fucking dope.
Dude, that's sick.
I wish there was more pictures. Is there? Ah.
Nice.
Power Punch Batman. I'm gonna see how much this thing's going for on eBay.
I would love to play this with you.
I would too, unless it's $200 to play it.
You can buy it, bro. You just got promoted.
It's not like I couldn't, but should I is the question, and it's probably a no.
Of course. Look, this is what you do. You buy it, you play it, you take it to Lights Plays, y'all play together, take a video, and then you pull it for sale.
I'm putting the link to this eBay listing in the chat, okay? Just feel free to pull this up for everybody to see, huh? It's going to be in the Studio Links tab, along with some commercials for some of the toys.
How much is it?
Well, do you want me to tell you, or you just want the big reveal?
Hold on.
He wants to reveal it. He wants to reveal it.
Okay.
I don't think we're playing it. Do you?
Is it $2,000?
No, it's not. It's not that expensive, but it is. Mm-hmm.
What is it? I can't see it. I can't see the number. 119? 179? 117?
It's 119, and then it's
What?
also $53 shipping.
Dude,
$53 shipping.
This is what you're gonna do.
Oh fuck! This one's $33, but with $93 shipping.
Yeah, see, they try to sneak in that fee, man.
$36.
Okay, hang on.
80...
I may be onto something. Hang
This
on.
is what you're gonna do. You're gonna buy it. You're gonna use
One
it.
for 40 or best offer, and it's $23 shipping, so that one's more realistic.
Okay, that one. Yeah, that's fair. Ish.
So if we go halfsies on it, maybe.
So
This is what's gonna happen, bro. You guys are gonna buy it, go halfsies on it, and then you're gonna take pictures of it, and you're gonna take videos of you playing with it, and then people are gonna like, how much do you want for that shit? You'll be like, oh, bro, it's not for sale, but I'm all just for laughs. Throw in the price, and then boom, there you go. You get your money back.
And that's not a terrible idea.
Maybe.
But this is.
If this podcast blows up, we can sign it and sell it for even more.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it might take a couple of years for you to get your money back, but eventually you will.
Okay, that was quite shocking.
We'll put that on the back burner.
Yeah, I mean, really cool. I don't foresee it selling anytime soon.
Yeah, I think we should be good for a little bit.
All right, holler out at me if you see anything you want me to click on.
Well, I've been trying to upload audio, so hang on. Well, that's the standard Batman.
But it's with a combat belt.
Well, yeah, that's just
Yeah, I know.
It's always been combat belt Batman.
I'd
love to get that one in the box, but he is really expensive.
The real question is, who's going to be, if you guys get it, who's going to be Batman first?
No, he likes Spider-Man more, so I get to be Batman.
No,
Hey,
Yeah,
to Bruce Wayne. But he likes Spider-Man more nowadays. He got that tattoo. He's talked about wanting to get it lasered off. I don't want to hear it.
No fucking way. What?
well,
Yeah.
I want to get it lasered down so that I can get something better, like a better Batman.
Like a Spider-Man logo.
No,
DJ,
no.
I don't like Spider-Man more
Just retouch it, bro.
nowadays. I've just
Let me tell you
been-
this. Just retouch it. Do a retouch.
Well, the problem
Just
is
touch it right now.
it's really lopsided from like it's pretty bad and it's really big, but it's
That's what
lopsided.
she
Like you can tell this side is
You should have got like a bat symbol teardrop.
DJ.
No, oh, dude. That's crazy.
Wait. You're missing the Bruce Wayne that I wanted to show you because I think this is the one that you probably always wanted as a kid. Go right there. Yeah.
I mean, no.
What the fuck
No?
is that?
Well, see, like he's got the mask and everything, and then the armor plating, and it's gray.
He looks like a fucking enlarged Lego.
I'm just saying, for at the time, that probably would have been good enough for you if you had seen it on the show.
He fucking looks like RoboCop.
They also had a Dick Grayson Robin that I think is right there, so you could get quick change for him as well. Of course, his mask you're gonna see. Well, maybe not. It's a little ridiculous. Do they not see if the back of the card has a good picture of him wearing the mask?
Who's that?
Oh my god,
that Robin?
that sucked. You can't really tell.
Was that Robin?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
It's
Like,
a quick change Robin.
Quick change Dick.
Well, I mean, they tried to change it to Rick in the comics, and that didn't take off. So I think everybody likes to call him Dick.
You know that was a name back in the day before it went to to the.
Well, he was made in the 30s, so yeah.
This is cool. I don't know what this is. It's like a BATV, so I guess a bat.
ATV, bat thing,
Batman
all-terrain vehicle.
I What does the B stand for?
Bitchin' all-terrain vehicle.
I know it doesn't smell that bad in Gotham, bro. Like for you to
I
have
have that Bane on a card back. Sorry, I just didn't mean to cut you off. I think I'm doing it a lot tonight.
Whoa, look at that one. That one's nice.
Yeah, I think I found that for like $10 at a used shop, so I've got him ready to
Let me
display
tell you this.
once I get
That
moved into the new
was
place.
so greatly done for the time that it came out.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks beautiful. He actually looks like the fucking luchador, like a wrestler.
Yeah, which I don't think they've like. I don't think they ever associated him with like luchador stuff back in the day, but they clearly were basing it off of the design.
Well, yeah, true. Because the
So, I
guy
don't
is. So.
Yeah, he was from. Was he from an actual South American country, or did they make one up for the comics? I'm trying to remember.
Well, he's like Mexican. He's not South American. He's Mexican.
I thought he was born in a South American prison. I'm trying to remember. Mondo.
That's not that
Yeah.
All right,
I thought there was a lot more. Maybe there's other tabs for some of the
different-
animated stuff.
Yeah, there's different series. Like,
Go to the Adventures of Batman and Robin will be the next line. Let's see. I think I had that Mr. Freeze there. Somebody had taken a magnifying glass and melted like a hole into the top of the helmet, and I don't know why, but they gave that to me after they fucked it up. I mean, screwed it up.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I think they're just trying to like turn the head in the helmet. Yeah.
What? There's that same Bane that got re-released. We haven't seen.
There's a Joker in a different color palette. I had that Joker. He had a pogo stick thing.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't think it actually bounced, if I remember right, though. It's a little bit of a disappointment.
I wouldn't expect it to.
Well, you see a pogo stick, you're like, hey, I'm gonna make him bounce. You just had to do it with your imagination.
Oh, that was a good one. Tell me.
I had a version of it. I think maybe the original release was from the Mask of the Phantasm movie line, because he had a black trench coat in the version I had. So, and then that Harley Quinn was released so many times in different multi-packs, so I had like at least one, maybe two of her.
Here's all of her accessories.
And yeah, I had the punching. I had both those weapons, so yeah. Pretty cool.
Looking at it nowadays, if you could find these figures, these would be great accessories to paint up for toy photography, because these were oversized for the figures back then, but I think for like McFarlane scale or even like 6-inch scale, these would look better.
Well, the weird thing is, like, they made these figures with the accessories, but like the accessory there, you had to stretch your hand open to get the gun in it. So I don't know why they were doing that, because you eventually just end up breaking it if you kept doing that.
Well, that's why. See, little Timmy has to go back to the store to ask mommy for another toy.
Well, that's gonna happen anyway. Oh, I had that Roz. Oh, that was so cool because he had the I guess we'll call it Egyptian face mask, but I don't think that's right. He had the cool face mask.
So it's beautiful, bro. What?
It's not bad. Although I wish they painted the eyes white.
He looks fucking bad.
He does look badass. I wouldn't mind seeing an updated version of this figure, like this design.
And see, like, the way his hair is shaped looked very similar to the Joker, so growing up I thought Ra's al Ghul fell into the vat of acid and became the Joker. Way off, right? But still, like, that's what I assumed happened, because I was a dumb kid.
What happened is, like, back in the day, like, you couldn't go back
so dumb!
If you missed an episode, then, like, if you missed 2 episodes, you missed out on a lot of fucking story.
And see, and there's a reason. Here's the reason I just thought of that you just brought up why I thought he was the Joker is because in the episode that Ross first appears in, he falls into a pool. And I guess it's like the Lazarus pit. And then at the end, his hand comes out. So I thought that was him turning into the Joker.
It makes sense because he didn't. Yeah, it makes sense.
For a 3-year-old, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, I had this line. Some of them
Okay,
anyway.
they took
These are really
a
cool.
big step backwards. Look at all that articulation.
Nation. Yo,
I had the Robin. I had the I had a Batman that would ninja chop through some boards from this line.
Okay.
Oh, it's the gray one there. No, there's another one, but I had that gray one.
That Batman looks like a expensive ass figure back in the 90s.
I did not have that Robin. I had a Robin though.
These look nice.
Let's see.
I mean,
I had the
this
red and green.
I didn't realize.
Oh, I did
where it
too.
came from. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, he's a chunky boy.
Bro, he's sick. I did not realize this is where he came from.
Yeah, the Night Force ninjas was pretty cool. I had that Robin right above him, and I had that blue and gray. We'll just whichever ones you recognize, we'll look at that, and then I'll point to the ones
I really recognize.
Okay, I had that Batmobile. I got that for Easter one year.
I hate this Batmobile.
It was the only one that would fit the figures, though, so I just took it. It was the one that would fit that size. Because these figures were actually closer to 6-inch.
Why do you hate it? Because of the color?
Dude, it's the color.
Yeah,
it just looks cheap. Like
they need to know who's coming at them, bro. It's the fucking
no, they
Batman.
don't. Batman works in the shadows. You don't know what doesn't shout shadows? A neon green Batmobile coming at you.
He's got money. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
You know what? You're right. But this looks like a reject from Fast and the Furious.
I just hope it was bulletproof.
And he can't even sit up inside of it. He's like laying down.
You know
So
what?
he's like, it was a recline chair.
It reminds me of the Imaginex little toys. Imaginex.
I might have had this Killer Croc. I did.
I never had
any
of the
I had
villains.
this large bone piece, and I always wondered what the hell it was for.
The what? A bone what?
This big mouth. You see this?
Was that like a hand accessory? What is that?
It just kind of. It just is kind of there. I don't really know what it's for, but it's a cool piece. Okay, I guess I had a couple of the Night Force toys.
So the karate chop one, that's the one I was talking about. It's a little further up.
Karate chop.
Real whipping action. It'll whip your butt. What is this line from? The 2000 or 90s? I don't think it's from.
Oh, you can't blow it up.
98.
98.
Blow it up.
So there's a gray board thing that would like connect, and you could like use the lever on the back of the Batman to chop through it. And then I had the Fist Fury. Is that what it said? Fist Fury Batman. He had like a mask shield piece that you could put on top of him. It was really weird that they sold a shirtless Batman.
That's pretty weird.
And then
Sorry. You want me to go back?
No, you're good. So I had the Power Kick Batman. That one came with another face shield mask thing. That was pretty cool. It's the top right one there.
These photos aren't really that big, so I was wanting to move.
It's a shame. Okay, and then one more, and then we'll move on. I just want to show off the Robin there at the bottom.
This?
The red and green one. Yeah, side swipe. Yeah. For some reason, he had like cuts on his glove and pants, but he'd have like a side swipe thing to knock over like a target thing that would shoot up a missile. It was pretty cool.
Very cool. Sorry.
That's Poe, ain't it?
It is Poe.
Let me see his face skull.
Huh?
Let me see his skull. Oh, it's a male cat. Ooh.
No, it's a girl.
It's a girl? Why is this head so big? Oh, no, never mind.
No, dude, she's...
Sorry, baby girl. Oh, she loves the cuddles.
All my kitties do.
Depends on the day, I think, because sometimes they're pretty skittish.
Only around guests. Okay, let me just find a. There's one more thing I want to look at, and then we'll move on past this. Just want to see if there's any more Kenner things. Okay, Crime Squad. There's another animated series line. I had this guy.
I didn't have that one, but I did have some Crime Squad. I can point to the ones I did have. I had the green one up top. Oh, wait, no, No, not that one. It was, I had that Robin, obviously, the ski blast Robin. So the cool thing about him is that he came with like this like jetpack thing that the jets would come down and form skis.
That's cool.
Yeah. I love the Crime Squad wave. And then the triple attack jet, that one was actually pretty cool because it came apart in multiple pieces. I always wanted that because I had I seen in the commercial. I think the other picture might show the different pieces.
Okay, it's just the same basic thing as like the triple attack Batmobile or whatever.
Not exactly. So it's basically like three pieces that like combine. The triple threat one you're thinking of, it was like different configurations, but this one was just like three planes coming together to make one.
Gotcha.
So I always wanted that one, and maybe I can find the commercial for the Crime Squad thing.
Ooh, find it. I want to watch it.
Yeah, this one was on like the front of like the old animated series VHS tape, so maybe more than one of us has seen it.
Before we move on to the commercials, this is the last thing I want to talk about looking at figures, and this one's really, really cool.
Oh, we didn't talk about new new Batman adventures either, though.
Well, I couldn't really find them.
Oh, it's at the bottom. I can point it out if you want to take a look at it before we move on.
Okay.
Yeah. There's that. Oh, wait, is that it? They're just going to have listings? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, that Nightwing.
You got this Nightwing. You can literally pull it down.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I found this at a antique shop the other week. I was so happy. I may get the other ones. I may want that Robin and the Batman that scale.
I mean, if you get the Robin and the Batman, you might as well just get the line.
Oh, it just depends. I just wanted the trio because that's what makes up the logo.
Oh, so you're sexist towards Batgirl?
No, but she's not in the logo, so that's why I'm thinking that way. That's all.
Wow.
Are you not allowed to have girl figures in there?
Technically, they're sexist for not putting her in there. So I had that Batman.
I had this Batman. This one was the one I was kind of referring to. Like, he's really cool. You know, you got the Bruce Wayne suit, and he's actually got, like, a jacket you can put over him. However, the Bat costume, he's in, like, bright-ass orange. At least the one I had was a bright-ass orange shirt.
Okay, so I think you had a re-release then.
Yeah, but regardless, orange, red, it doesn't matter. It's still ridiculous.
Can I talk about the packaging in the box real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Talk.
So some of these toys came with like little features that you could use on the back of the box. Like I think it was one of the Batman. There was like a red lens that came with it, and you could use it to like reveal stuff on the box, like different pictures and stuff. And it might have been that one. Yeah, and then that disc piece that would show like the secret identities of like different villains and stuff. There was an additional disc you could cut out and put in that. So
it was on the back of the box.
Yeah, I'm just describing what we were looking at is all.
No,
you don't like the color of that Batman, dude? That's crazy. He looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
No, he was one of my favorite figures. It always kind of perturbed me that they couldn't have just had him in like a gray sweater with a bat emblem on it. You know what I mean? Like it was just.
I think they did a version that was in gray at some point, but I don't know what line that was in. That Joker looks different from the one that I remember, so maybe they did another mold of the Joker. Oh, well, there's the original release there. Okay, yeah, it was just a color swap. But I thought it was a different. Maybe I'm thinking of the Mattel version that came out later.
That's not a bad looking Joker. It looks pretty dope.
Mm.
I don't think I had any of this, but these are cool little.
Oh my god.
And see, that's the design for Mad Hatter from the original show, not the sequel show. So that's a little inconsistent there.
Gotta
You know,
use
not
those molds.
that
Alright.
anybody's going to care about that little detail.
Yeah. Let's Let's look at what the animated series has nowadays for mass retail. And comes from the people at Mezco. So Mezco has done a 5 points of articulation line. You know, they have a 5 POA line. And they've given that treatment to the Batman toys, or the animated series. So they've recreated the packaging. And in order to give it a little bit more play features, you can pop the arms off and swap them to, like, hold the batarang, or have his grappling hook, or add little, you know, swap out the heads and stuff. So Mezco has some really cool shit going on. They've got about 10 figures so far. Catwoman, Batman, Robin, Harley Quinn, Batmobile, the Bat Cycle, Two-Face right here, which is actually really cool. You got the shrouded face, and these look cool.
Mm. So I like these a lot, but I do have one issue, and it's nothing that can be stopped now.
If you're gonna say the price,
no, it's not the price. It's the size. They're very, very small. I wish they were just a little bigger. That's my only gripe.
They're only like an inch smaller than what the figures were when they came out. And I would argue.
And I guess if they were a little bigger, the price would also be fine. But that's not the thing I was trying to get into.
No, I mean, I don't even hate the price that much, because I think it's like $35 for the Batmobile, $20 for the figures. I don't think that's like necessarily an unfair price, especially with all the stuff you get with them. Like, look at all these different. You got 3 heads, 3 arms, and some accessories.
It's cool. I just wish they were, 5-inch maybe. That's all.
I mean, I hear you, but the size doesn't bother me. I just don't have space to collect another line.
Yeah, and I'm already collecting the re-releases McFarlane's doing of the DC Collectibles line.
He got space.
But I mean, these, I don't know, these look great. Like the paintwork, the detail, these are honestly sick, and they're even getting into the ridiculous ones as well.
That's probably one of the Crime Squad ones.
Nice.
Here's the Batmobile.
Which I don't know how they're getting them in there, because I think it's plastic capes.
I think the capes pop off.
Yeah, it always disappoints me you have to do something like that.
Well, yeah, but didn't you have to do that with the original line as well? Because I think they had plastic capes.
I think they had cloth capes. Some of them had cloth capes.
Mm-hmm. Or some of them had like the plastic cape, but it was like weird.
I think like Combat Belt Batman, like the standard one, had a cloth cape, and then I think the original Robin did too. So
they had those capes where like it had a hole for the peg, for the neck peg, and when you took off the head, you can take off the cape.
Yeah, but like the ones I'm talking about, they like had like the bendy wire for the collar piece, and it was just like sewn together, layered cloth.
I don't know. If I had the space for them, I would probably be all in on this line, because it scratches that nostalgic itch. It gives them...
Why would you get it, though? Why would you get it? Because of the nostalgia?
Well, the nostalgia, and I mean, they look good. Like...
Well, see, like, I've been trying to tell him how cool it is to get the re-release McFarlane's doing of, like, the 6-inch scale ones. Because the sculpts there are really good, but the articulation is what holding him back from wanting to get into it.
So,
and I get it.
Hold on. I've got my reasonings. First off, if I'm gonna get something, no, it's not McFarlane, bro. I literally just bought 2 McFarlane things while I was out. I got the Swamp Thing unpainted, and I got a old school McFarlane thing. I don't hate McFarlane. I just think he can do better. We've been over this so many times. I think McFarlane can just do better. No, shit, damn it. what it is with these and what it is with the figures he's talking about is I got one of those and the leg on the Batman Beyond snapped because in the effort of trying to be super screen accurate, the joints are too thin on them. Like you know what
Oh,
Batman Beyond looks like. Like
right,
he's
right.
spindly. So
All I'm saying is mine didn't break, so
okay,
I don't know. Maybe you got a bad one, but
well, DJ. Well, it just so happens I get a lot of Bad McFarlanes. The Dark Knight Batman, the Action Comics 1000 Superman, the damn Batman Beyond animated thing. So I don't care so much about screen accuracy, like to where it needs to look like size, you know, like proportions. Like they don't need to be exactly accurate as long as they look like the costume looks right and they're in the range. I'm okay with them. The issue though is if I'm getting a 6-inch figure for like toy photography, I want it to be able to hit the poses, and those figures don't really have ab crunches. They don't really have thigh
These
swivels.
don't have air crunch either.
Well, but I'm getting to why I'm okay with this. There's a reasoning. So that's what's holding me back on those animated figures. With these, no, they are super limited, but I'm going in with that mindset. Like if I'm getting a 6-inch figure that has joints and stuff, I expect a certain amount of posability. If I'm getting something like this where I can see, okay, it's got 5 POA, they're semi-posed. The difference is unlike the classic figures where their arms are stuck straight out. You can't really do much with them. They've got the different like accessory pieces and being able to swap the arms out to get a little bit more in the posability range. It wouldn't be perfect, but I could make do just because like look at all the things you could do with this Batman. Again, in the scale. You know, you've got the grappling hook. You've got him, you know, with this gas mask on and like the batarangs and all these other little things that you can do. That's what I'm saying. It's like if I'm going with a mindset of like these being a smaller scale, they're not gonna fit in with my other action figures. They're gonna be their own thing that I could mess around with, however. And they have some options. Like I wouldn't go back and get the older Batman toys to try to do figure photography with, because they're just limited. These I could do something with.
could do the batarangs and the grappling hook with the 6-inch McFarlane
Okay,
version.
but here's the problem. Like I already said it. It's it's the limited it's the limitations of the articulation scheme on those. Like if I'm putting the money up to get a 6-inch figure, I want it to do things that my other 6-inch figures can do. Or my other 7 inches can do. You know? It
Okay,
sounds
sure. Mm-hmm.
whatever. It makes sense up here and that's all that matters to me. Like I don't know. Like I need an ab crunch. I need some thigh swivels. I need some ankle rockers.
But these don't have it.
Okay, but you're missing the point. They don't have it, but again, I wouldn't get these with the I would go into knowing that these wouldn't go alongside my other 6-inch figures. You know, these are a different scale. Like I wouldn't put these alongside my Marvel Legends or whatever because they're like this. You know? There's a difference.
I think this is what I think. I think that if you had a Ferrari and Ferrari made Ferrari glasses and perfumes and sandals, you would be like, "Oh yeah, these are the best fucking sandals in the world." But then Honda makes the same fucking sandals, and you're like, "Fuck these sandals." That's what I think.
No, that's not entirely accurate. I mean, okay, here. Fine. We'll settle this here. Yeah, you asked for this, Vico. You asked for it. Here we go. Alright, so what we have here is the Maximum Series Spider-Man. Okay, okay. And what we have here is a standard McFarlane, right?
Okay. Uh huh.
Okay.
Looks about the same.
Really?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay, let me have him standing perfectly flat. To where I'm not utilizing his legs. So he is practically perpendicular, like flat.
Do that thing that you did right now with your hand where you're like fucking forced it a little bit more to the McFarlane.
What do you mean? Here, I'll force the McFarlane a little bit more. Let me make sure his legs are straight and not utilizing the legs, which is what I did with the Spider-Man. Here, I'll even push Spider-Man's legs up so you can see that they are about as straight as they can be. There. I'll even do the same thing for McFarlane. And I'll force it. And this isn't one that I've customized to have extra range.
Immaculate. Uncanny. Exactly the same.
Vico.
It's like you're holding twins.
Vico.
Bro.
Vico.
May I show you a counterpoint real quick?
The eye swivel?
It has thigh swivel? I didn't know McFarlane did that.
I mean, barely. I mean, I guess you can refer to that as thigh swivel, but it's like rotating the buttocks.
Austin.
Go ahead, DJ. Take the floor.
Ooh. Beautiful.
See, the thing about that, though, DJ, is that was an exclusive for a bicycle, for the Bat Bike that came with that, so you had to get the Bat Bike to get that extra ab crunch. Okay.
This one was a single release.
Well, I missed out on it because distribution is ass.
From McFarlane.
It's okay if you don't like McFarlane.
No,
Fine.
pause. That's not an actual McFarlane figure, though. That's a re-release of a DC Direct. So
I'm not arguing for McFarlane here. I'm saying what your point was saying about not having ab crunches.
Okay, that's not what I... It has it, but again, I like extra points of articulation, and after the multiple issues I've had with them, especially that Batman Beyond, it still doesn't get past the point that the... Let me pull it up. Batman Beyond DC Direct. Because if I put in McFarlane, it's going to pull up 1,000 of the other ones. Here, this is literally it. So,
yeah, that's the one I've shown off that I painted.
Yeah.
That one actually pretty good.
No, it looks great. However, you can't put this up as being like M. McFarlane, really, because it's just a re-release, a DC Direct figure.
Yeah, but like this is what you said. And I'm just gonna repeat what you said in a way. You're like, I can see the articulation what it has, and I'm still cool with it, like because I'm looking at what it is. So I'm not expecting a lot of it because I can tell what the articulation looks like. Therefore, I'm still gonna buy it because I know what it is.
Okay,
now, if you look at this action figure, you can see. I'm not missing the point. I'm just repeating what you said.
You're misquoting me.
And then this, you can see the articulation because it's very, very visible. You can't expect it to do more than what it shows.
Okay, exactly. That's what. But what I said was with those Mezco 5 points tiny figures, I'm not looking at them to fit in with my Spider-Man, my 6 inches, or my McFarlane 1/10 scale. Those would be their own thing. So I'm not looking at them to fit into an action scene with this Spider-Man, or to fly around with Spawn or whatever. Like, they would be...
Whoa, you have a Spawn?
Yeah, dude, I got a lot of Spawns. Like, I don't hate McFarlane, but I also don't
Why
fanboy.
aren't you on the fucking spontaneous collab? That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, then add me to the group. But I don't...
All right.
But I don't... Like, with this, if I'm gonna get a 6-inch figure, I want it to be able to fit in with my other ones and do the articulation points that I need it to do for my photos. That's what I'm getting at. It's not
Yeah, I
that,
know what you
yeah, like I knew it was limited when I bought it, but it also didn't help that when I took it out of the box and went to go bend one of the legs, which you should be able to do on any figure when you pull it out, you shouldn't have to heat it up or like baby it. The leg snapped clean off.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous. I'm so sorry that happened
No,
to
and
you.
that's fine. And I mean, it is what it is. But like, my point was being that I'm okay sacrificing a little bit of screen accuracy if they need to make the knees a little bit wider to sustain like joints and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I am totally on the same page with you. Like, honestly, hands
yeah,
down, I am.
no,
I
I
just
know.
love seeing how you go.
And I know you do. And I'm, again, like, yes, I know what the articulation was on this when I bought it. I was like, I could work with it, but whenever it starts breaking, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna keep trying to buy these to find one that doesn't snap on me. And
Imagine the chat so you can see how these people that love Spawn fucking hate the articulation on McFarlane's, bro. Every single day they talk about some shit about McFarlane, bro. Every fucking day.
listen, and I look. While we've got you here, DJ, please tell my friend Vico how over the moon I was when McFarlane's first came out and how much I was like on board with them.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I was telling him like, well, they're going to 7-inch scale, and I was like already buying Marvel Legends. I'm like, that's kind of disappointing that they're just gonna look weird beside each other. And he's like, no, it'll be fine. It's all cool. He was just really down for it because he was like, well, McFarlane's this premium figure maker, and it's the fact that they're taking away from Mattel when they were fucking it up all those years ago is great. And
I didn't get this
boy,
way.
how things have changed.
I didn't get this way because I hated McFarlane. I got this way because I got burned from McFarlane's I owned. That's what happened. From buying figures, taking them out of the box,
I
and
see
having
the disappointment in your eyes.
the arm rip off. Like my Dark Knight Batman.
Dude, that Spawn right now is like $89, bro.
That's wild. I think this is a combination of the Call of Duty Spawn and the MK11. Like I've taken a couple, like the arms from the MK11 Spawn, and
Oh, that's that's crazy.
Where's the cape?
the cape is actually the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen.
Oh, that's the one you have. Okay. I know which one you're talking about.
I have
I have
the
the
other
same
one,
one.
but this cape is trash.
Yeah, it's definitely trash. It's man, I'm telling you, it's the worst thing I've seen in my life.
Like,
Not even trying. That's not even trying, bro.
no, I mean, and it would be fine if he just put wires in on these pieces. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard to just run a wire down these ridges, but this is garbage. So, no, I don't hate McFarlane's. I think when you're complacent with stuff that you buy and just taking what they give you without expecting better, that leads to like, sports games like Madden football, like no, or FIFA or any like sports video. Okay, people constantly buy that game, and they have no reason to change or improve anything about it to where they can just sell you a $60, $80 roster update every year. And people buy it, and then they bitch about, well, they're not giving us new features, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. Well, because people buy and they just keep buying it without expecting them to do anything different. So all I want is McFarlane to improve, like keep improving, because he has come a long way from when he started. We've gotten away from the ugly ass ball hinges, and
Getting a little late to improve now, though.
well, not too late with like his other lines he has, like with the MK line that's coming up, or with the Doom or the Cyberpunk or Berserker. Like, he can improve. I just want to see more improvement and not like complacency. So that's why I'm hard on McFarlane is all, because
That is the word. Complacency.
yeah, like he can do better. So whenever I'm attacking him for doing stupid shit, it's not like, oh, I'm a McFarlane hater. Like I've got plenty of McFarlanes. Trust me. It's that like, no, like money is hard earned. We work hard to buy these products. It's okay to think like maybe you can add in a thigh swivel, because he's done it before on the Dark Knight Batman. Like that one has full ass thigh swivel, Like,
Yeah, that's always been my complaint for his Spawn figures. Like, motherfucker, you got this motherfucker on the comics with his knee, like, right here to this fucking face, you know, like, right
exactly.
here.
Like
And then
so,
you're not gonna give him fucking thigh swivel,
and
bro?
this is his fucking figure. This is his character.
That's
He
his
made this
baby.
guy. So why are
Yeah.
you not trying to do stuff to make him super amazing? To do the best, because this is your dude. When people think of Todd McFarlane, they think of this guy first and then this Spider-Man second.
Yep.
Like, that's just what it is. So
And Venom.
and Venom. Like, that's what they think. So, like, give me the thigh swivels, give me the boot cuts or something, give me drop down hips, or, you know, and I don't even talk about drop down hips or anything like that. Like,
Yeah,
just I just want him to keep giving us kick-ass figures, because he is unmatched in, like, the sculpting detail of his figures. Because
it's true.
my favorite toy line was Toy Biz growing up. The Toy Biz Marvel figures. Those had excellent detail, excellent sculpt work most of the time. DJ, before you come in and be like, actually, have you seen this one X-Men figure that looks like shit? Most of the time, Toy Biz had really cool detailed toys. They had great
I
articulation.
don't like ball joints on the limbs.
Well, it was the time, and ball joints are superior in some ways, but I understand your point. But it was the time. But for the time, they had super detailed figures. This one right here, Toy Biz, super detailed. And that's what McFarlane showed me. Like, I can get these cool sculpted details without having like a Marvel Legends that is just paint apps and no actual like sculpt work really. So I fucking loved them, but everyone can do better. Hasbro can definitely do better. McFarlane can do better. Mezco can do better. Super 7 sure as hell can do better.
You can do
Super 7 just had to lay off like everybody though.
Well, yeah, because buying all these licenses and then producing substandard shit. You know, every toy company can do better. Hell, Mattel could do better. And that's why they lost the license in the first place, because they were producing substandard shit. Not saying that McFarlane's a substandard necessarily, but like the stuff that Mattel was putting out before we got McFarlane was trash. Like the Batman vs Superman.
Well,
trash.
Right at the end they started getting okay.
Yeah, which it's a little too late. But
who makes the DC Direct?
DC Direct used to.
That
be
was
DC
actually.
Direct,
Yeah, that was their own line, really.
but
They did a fantastic job.
they did.
I think they actually got sculptors from Gentle Giants to do like the animated stuff. So sad that that may never be a case again.
But they you know, and McFarlane, he's been that's why I was saying I don't count the Batman Beyond stuff as McFarlane, because it's not like he didn't do the sculpt work. He's just re-releasing the molds. So that's why I'm not like, oh, this is absolute shit. McFarlane can do better. But to bring this back home, the Batman Beyond figure or any of like the animated Batman series, I have a couple of them. Maybe only like one or two. But I just like, if I'm gonna get something 6-inch, I want it to fit in and articulate with my other figures, which is why I don't really get this.
That's what she said.
Huh?
That's what she said. If I had a 6-inch, I want it to fit in.
You're right. That is what she said. But let's do you want to watch some commercials right quick, or do you want to all right, have you sent me any?
I got some in the links there. The the studio links there on the right above.
Hey Bryson, are you still
That-
with us?
He's muted.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Okay,
Did you ever
bet.
figure out how to get the audio working through the stream or through the share?
Well, no, that was fine. I heard the last thing you played. That's
It's
what I was telling
working
you
through
earlier.
the stream. It's just not working through Discord, and I think it's
Yeah.
because of the way you're streaming. I think you either need to switch it to
Audible.
I think you have it capturing your whole screen, and you need to do application.
Okay. Then let me fix that right quick.
By the way, you did a horrible job with the fucking sound effects, DJ.
I
Because
did.
you had a lot of opportunities and you just missed them.
Well, I was trying to find like a good chance, and if I play it and you guys are talking, then nobody's gonna understand what anybody's saying or what the sound even was. But here's one. God, that's loud.
Yeah.
What is that? Oops.
That's a squishing sound from GTA
Oh.
3. It's people getting run over with a car.
Okay. Weird.
Okay,
Yes.
so I just realized whatever y'all have done has messed up the stream, like the videos, like I can't see y'all.
What I've done.
It wasn't messed up a minute ago. I don't know what happened.
Oh, give me a sec. Oh my god. My back hurts so bad, my fucking sciatica.
Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Alright. Well, I'm not going to full screen this because if I do, it's going to screw up the stream. So, next week I will have it to where we can view the video in full screen up at the top and then everyone will be at the bottom. But not knowing how many people are going to be on tonight is why we're doing it this way. So,
well, we could try to transition to where it just takes up the full screen. I mean, I guess we don't necessarily need reaction shots every time.
well, we're going to have them because I already have it set up to... It's not an issue, I just didn't have enough time to fix it.
Yeah.
And the video does play full screen in that view. It's just, time and stuff.
But you are able to switch scenes and stuff without messing anything up.
I know, but I don't have it set up for 5-man or whatever right now is the problem.
Okay.
Because I've got like the 4-man set up to where it would work.
I'm saying you could make a scene that just shows a full screen of whatever video you're playing.
Oh, well, we'll set that up for next time.
Okay.
Do I go ahead and start or wait for Vico?
Victor!
Oh.
I found my mouse.
Oh, that thing still works?
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Dude, it was a clearance find.
Pretty dope.
Yeah. Okay, let's watch some cartoon or commercials.
Cartoons about commercials about
This is
cartoons.
on a firing frenzy.
Charging into action, it's Combat Belt Batman.
You just got on my bad side, Batman. Tough
Damn.
luck.
Great save!
Oh no!
Robin swoops down in his Paraweave.
Fire!
A narrow miss. The eyes of justice are
Can y'all
watching.
hear it?
It's Batman and
No.
the invincible hoverbat. No contest.
Capture Claude!
Two faces off to serve double time. The eyes of justice. Batman.
Live. See, that makes you want to buy a toy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the thing I always hate about these commercials where they showed these, they showed all these sick, dioramas and, like, set pieces and stuff, and it's like, why are y'all not selling that? I would love to buy a bank building to play with.
Because parents
Yeah.
wouldn't. That's why.
Hey, they might have to charge extra, and the parents are like, I'm not paying that much for that. It's just a building.
Well, I know, but
You
still.
can make it out of cardboard, Jimmy.
Hey, sweaty. Sweetie.
I wish I could figure
You
out
good?
what's going on
Someone
with the
stole my
audio,
Old
though.
Spice antiperspirant.
Old
Now I'm
Spice.
smelling like
Batman and Robin. Mr. Freeze launched the shivering shockwave, but he scanned Batman's thermal sensors.
Ooh, nice. Laser.
Most of those guys. I didn't have that. Did want it, probably.
Damn, that shit looks live. Look at this shit, bro.
That shit looks
I
pretty
had all three of those
You
guys.
know what? I never understood
Had
how
that
where they get all those cubes from. Where do they get those from? And you can never find them at the store. Never.
That was just scene dressing from the prop department or something, probably.
Well, yeah, but like, how come they never sold them? And I don't think I've seen them to this
I think that's
day.
what Austin was saying about the buildings, technically.
Yeah,
And
that's
it was just
the prop. Yeah. Be the Batman. Whoa.
I had that guy.
Okay, that looks fucking live.
I had that ski.
That shit was dope, bro. Dude, what the fuck? What is he even saying?
I'm saying,
That guy looked like he's from Backstreet Boys.
who's the man? He's like, I'm Batman. That's what the kids say.
Oh.
What about the bird? Bring the
That's like Nightwing right there.
Whoa. How cool is that, bro? And they did the slow-mo launch?
I am Batman.
That's a really good fucking commercial, bro. I'm sold.
You're sold. Well, you can find them at your local KB Toys.
KB Toys. They don't exist
You've
anymore.
probably seen one of these. A Lego.
I would love for a
But have you
KB to
ever
come
wondered
back.
how it all started and why it's called?
You like Lego?
Ninja skills rule the street.
Batman Ninja.
There's the guy. I had him. Had him.
Just kicking everything.
You had him. I had that.
Okay, that's pretty dope. Whoa, karate fighters, bro? Fucking Batman karate fighters? Wow.
I didn't have that, but I didn't even know it existed till just now.
Go search them. Go search them. We need the Batman.
Wait, what was it called?
Batman Karate Fighters.
Batman karate fighters. Dude, I want karate fighters so bad right now, bro.
Cheapest I see is $69.
It's not bad.
But it's like 15 shipping.
That's even better than the other ones.
Oh, that was a quick link.
Yeah.
That was the Batman Toy Masters. This is Legends of the Dark Knight.
You got, whoa, that's a good one.
That was just an autoplay thing. Oh, here we go.
Whoa, what?
I had tons of these.
Legends of the
I think I got these from
I
like.
think I had that Scarecrow.
Yeah, I had
that's
that Scarecrow.
Badass.
I had that Batman.
Nightmare.
I had that Robin at one point.
Why does Robin have fucking bat wings?
Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's badass.
I wanted that.
It's a flying motorcycle.
Legends of the Dark Knight. Skywing Street Bike comes with figure, other figures sold separately.
Batteries not included. Accessories sold separately. Each figure sold separately. Only for a limited time out. For some specific required batteries not included.
Okay, so this is the last one, DJ.
Side effects may include.
Only available in the United States, Canada, and Mexico.
Oh yeah, I think I pulled up one of the Crime Squad ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the last one.
This is from the VHS.
And after this, if y'all want, we can watch like a short little Spike TV thing, if you want. Yes.
What's this?
I can pull up some 1,000 Ways to Die clips.
When crime gets this big, you need the squad, the Batman Crime Squad. Batman and Robin with rapid deploy techno capes. Plan strike Batman puts the hook on the evil Bane, but Bane is strong as steel. Racing in comes Ski Blast Robin.
Yeah, this is at the front of all the Batman VHS tapes, so that's why I always wanted this plane. This is just sold to me.
Serious pain. When crime gets this big, you need the squad. The Batman Crime Squad with rapid deploy techno.
You will be mine one day.
Beautiful.
These and other incredible Batman toys are available at a store near you.
All right, here. Don't send me any links. Let me just search on YouTube and y'all tell me which one to pick up.
I'd say 1,000 Ways to Die. I'm trying to find the liposuction one I saw when I was a kid.
Oh, dude, that one was crazy, bro. Because of the he used a fucking vacuum cleaner. Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, you remember, right? Yeah.
Yeah. There's the one with the girl that she was trying to date her neighbor or something, and then she was like practicing on a fucking cucumber, and then she stepped on a hole, and the hole hit her on the throat, and the throat hit the cucumber, and the cucumber went through her throat all the way down, and fucking choked to death. But what about that girl that was fucking masturbating with a carrot, and then she like peeled it, and then she left like a little niche, and that thing fucking ruptured her vagina internally, and she fucking died.
Apparently, a lot of these were just stuff that they like thought of, and it wasn't even based on like true stories at all.
Really? Oh, that's a bummer. Thank you.
Some of them might have been real, but a lot of them were just like, well, you could die doing this probably. I think that the ER doctor's reacting to the liposuction one, but it's going to be stupid for us to watch a reaction video. That makes me sad that they don't have that.
Like the announcement for that episode.
There's 2 U's in vacuum. Yeah.
DJ, I know. Damn.
Trying to help you out here.
I know you were.
Oh wait, no, that's mail order. Never mind. Yeah, but basically what happens in that is they go in his garage, he gets drunk as shit, and then he has his friend take a vacuum cleaner and a blade and just cut into his gut and just start suctioning out the fat. And it works for a little bit, but the suction from a vacuum cleaner is like 5 times stronger than what they use for liposuction, so it starts pulling out his intestines. And he dies, obviously.
That's where the USC started, bro, in Spike TV. The Ultimate Fighter.
So, tapped out, or spasm, Karina Dutch,
What?
Dumb Skull, Hillary Snuff. 64 unavailable videos are hidden, so...
They wanted this show erased from the internet, I guess.
Well,
so they
is there
had...
any way to look up what the title's called?
Of the episode?
Yeah.
How about just you guys remember the most extreme elimination challenge?
Oh yeah, I was over at his place maybe a month ago, and we found it on Tubi, and we were watching it.
That's just crazy.
What if Mail Order Fried is the video and it's just mislabeled or something? Because that's the same guy, I'm sure. No. Never mind. He's skinny.
Oh, Mr. Evans, how's that mail order?
Well, I guess we'll watch this one.
You gotta be a real jerk to man the dunk tank at the county fair. And nobody could hurl insults like Mel.
I'm imagining the herpes simplex B is gonna get in the way, huh?
Working a dunk tank does take a special art form. The object is to get the person that you're insulting worked out.
Bring it on, old lady.
The matter
you
they
old fart.
that they had to spend to get even with you.
The reason why Mel was able to land such embarrassing bullseyes.
Hi there, Miss Finkelstein. Your anorexia, has that been flaring up?
I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but he's being rude or something.
He was the
Oh
town's
shit, that is right.
And not only did he deliver the mail.
How do we do this if y'all can't hear it?
Just forward it, I guess.
I mean, I'm kind of just listening delayed from the stream in the background, and I just got turned down low enough to where I can still hear what's actually happening.
Not only did he deliver the mail.
How do we do this?
essentially he's just
I
people.
mean,
I have a vacuum video if you'd like.
Played from the stream in the background, and I just got turned down low enough to where I can still hear what's actually happening.
It's disgusting. Tonight, armed with fresh dirt,
Hello, Janice.
Mel had the neighbors going postal.
How's your convict son?
But there was a problem with the dunk tank. This one came equipped with an electric heater to keep the water warm.
he was opening people's.
Over time, the fuse box to the heater...
Oh, he's gonna get electrocuted.
The water was electrified, and Mel was one dunk away from death. The way the crowd was throwing, Mel didn't seem to be in much danger. But then up stepped a new guy. Mel only knew his name.
Why would they have an electrocutor to keep the water warm? That's ridiculous.
Daniel.
That's not how they work.
Spent 2 years playing baseball in Japan.
I'm surprised you can throw me an
When this man fell in the water and was electrocuted, electricity was going through different parts of the body and...
We used to deliver those dunks. When I used to work at a party rentals, and we used to deliver the dunks all the time. It's just cold water, bro.
Yeah. So what?
And sometimes they're gonna have like nobody to stand because nobody wanted to stand, and because we were there for like the whole party, just waiting for them to finish it up. Like we would have to be like the ones that would go into the get dunked.
So what's funny is they had this doctor come on and he's like, well, you see, when he fell into the water, the electricity coursed all through his body. And as if like, duh, we couldn't gather that. Like, thanks. I'm glad you went to school for 8 years to tell us that.
As you see, the title underneath says I'm a doctor, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mean and nasty mailman.
How's that mail order bride coming along?
If he was able to read the last letter sent by the staff of 1,000 Ways to Die, he'd be shocked.
Dude, that show was crazy.
You're dead.
Shit, yo.
Wow.
Can you show a trailer for Deadliest Warrior?
Yeah.
Or what was it?
It was Deadliest Warrior.
The trailer would like the commercials for like the next episode would always get me so fucking hyped. And I was like, oh man, this is gonna be the best fucking show ever. And then you would wait on the episode for like a whole fucking week and they would show it. I think it was like on Thursdays or something. Or Wednesdays, I can't remember. It was one of the it was a weird day through the week. And it would come out like at 8:30 or 8 p.m.
Science.
Yeah.
New Blood. On April 20th, Spike's Deadliest Warrior is back with a new axe to grind.
What would happen if we put up against the Acid Warrior versus the Deadliest Pacino? Here you will find out today. Deadliest Warrior starting April 20th. Only for the time. Damn. See what I'm talking about? The fucking commercial is so fucking hype.
Yeah, so giving him a massage. Well, I think that about does it for us tonight. We will be watching all.
Perfect. Can you do the perfect sound from Street Fighter?
The what?
Perfect.
Oh, hang on. I try to get that. It's gonna take a minute, so just keep talking.
All right, so that was just a little tease. Next week we will have a full playlist, and I will have the audio working so that they can hear without it going through the video or whatever. It'll be all about Spike TV. We'll be looking over Deadliest Warrior, Mancers for better or for worse, 1,000 Ways to Die. We'll just anything that some of the Game Awards cringe. it'll be a fun hour and a half of nothing but Spike TV.
Is that where G4 originated?
No, G4 was on its own thing. It might have came from Spike TV, but I think it was its own thing.
Well, anyway, Nostalgiabate. This is where we are. Come check us out, guys. And yeah, that's about all. I kind of like getting crossfaded, fucking weed and fucking beer. But I'm barely fitting it.
Appreciate your honesty.
Anyway, do y'all have anything y'all want to plug or say before we close up shop?
Nope. I just want to say, if you guys are down, I'm gonna be playing Party Animals for a little bit, and I would love for y'all to join. But if you can't, it's completely understandable. I know you guys got wives and lives that you gotta get back to, and I appreciate you guys hanging out, especially you, Puffin, you talkative person, you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll be able to do it tonight, but I think I'm free tomorrow evening.
Bet. I'll probably be home by like 6ish.
I'll probably be home by, well, if you're home by 6, I'll probably be home by 7:30. So we can totally.
I'll try to jump on with you guys.
Yes, let's do it, bro. We're gonna kick some ass, bro.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Party Animals.
I guess I'll do my spiel. So, definitely come in next week, everybody. Check out the show. We're gonna be talking about Spike TV. And if you don't, I'll find you, and I will kill you.
No,
sorry, I just wanted that sound effect.
No, we won't.
He might. But
No
anyway,
comment.
guys, thanks for watching. You can find me over on lights.camera.actionfigures, Amp Toys. You can find me here. You can also find me and Vico on Mondays on Ravens Across the Sands here on YouTube. Not on this channel, but on the Ravens Across the Sands channel. I don't know what Ravens Roost, Raven Studios, Ravens Eye Studios, 1313. One of those. Yeah. So catch us on Mondays, catch us on Fridays, and it was awesome hanging out with everyone. So, subscribe, please, because we're at 11 subscribers. It would be nice to hit like 12 subscribers, maybe.
Yes, hit that like button, please.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Mom, please, just this one time, just subscribe to this channel, please, Mom. I know you're watching. Please.
I know you're disappointed in me, but come on, man, give me something.
Everything helps, and once we get enough people, then you'll be proud of me, and you'll stop calling me names.
Maybe my aunt can be proud of her nephew too. You know what I'm saying?
You guys finish, so I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream now before this gets sadder. Good night, everyone.
Wait! I got the sound back for that. Wait.